Hello world, my name is Essem and this is my story. So growing up, I didn't think I was a very smart kid, and the reason is this. I was always not doing well in school. From primary school to secondary school up until my university days. In primary school, I was always in grade 3. I wasn't necessarily the last in class, I wasn't that bad, but I was bad, you know, or grade 2. And if I ever did well, I would never think that I did well because it wasn't consistent. So after primary school, I got into secondary school. I became better a bit. I was like an average student. I was always having the C's in class. I was always having the fluke A's and B's, but C's most of the time. And I remember in SS3, they made me a prefect, and it distracted me from focusing on my WAEC and my NECO, and I had to rewrite WAEC and NECO because I didn't do well in it. So I wrote WAEC and NECO. I had to rewrite it again, and I had to do a GC, and after that I started looking for how to get into the university. I tried Unilag, I tried Unsuka, I tried Covenant University. I was depressed. At that state, everybody in my set had gotten admission into school, and I was there jumping from one school to another. It wasn't a sweet story. But I got admission into Covenant University. I got the online, admission, and I was enrolled into school. And the day that I was supposed to go get the original certificate, admission certificate, the guy who attended to me told me that they weren't going to give me the admission. Why? Because I had a D7 in biology. They said I needed a science subject to study business administration. Amazing. So I told myself, okay, let's try public administration. And they said, no, you still need a science subject. Funny enough, biology was the only science subject I did in WAEC, and I said, okay, let me try French. And they said, no, you need a science subject to study business administration. I was devastated. I called my parents and I told them that they told me to pack my stuff out of school, that I wasn't given the admission I got already online. And my folks were down. You know how it feels when you hear that your mom cried over your admission-ish, but that's that. Then that season, that same period, I was looking out for an admission some way, somehow, somewhere, and I saw a liaison office, Oduduwa University, a private school in Ife. Trust me, if you don't know that school is an awesome school. Anyway, it's a private school in Ife, and I saw their liaison office in Egbeda, and I tried to see how I can get admission to that school. So I went there, made inquiry, blah, blah, blah. I went back home, and I told my folks that I think I found a school, because the day I went there, they were doing the exam for entrance, and I paid with my pocket money. I did everything I can to make sure that I got into school. I got back home, I told my parents about it, and they were like, okay, fine, if you say that this school is good, go look out and check what it's about, and if it is good, get back to us. So I went to Oduduwa University in Ife, and I found out that Oduduwa University I was the second set in Oduduwa University. It was a new school, but I had faith that, okay, in this school, I'll see what can come out of it. Anyway, let's just fast forward to final year. And I came out tops in school. I came out with a 4.89, amazing. And I studied what I really wanted to study, business administration. So I just want to use this opportunity to encourage everybody that has felt depressed because of their academics, or has felt depressed because of they've been trying to get admission into school, or they think that they can't make it. Trust me, I struggled with academics, and academics came back as a success for me. 100 level, I remember I got a 4.7. Second semester, I got a 4.6. 200 level, I got a 5 point. Second semester, I got a 5 point. I remember this because it is my scar. I had to focus. I was focused to make sure that the story behind the success would be valid. So I want to encourage everybody out there, just focus and believe in yourself, understand your process, understand your routine, and you would succeed. have control of your time, have control of everything that has to do with you, and you will succeed. God bless you.